What up, though?
We out here doing the
Yes,
thing.
I'm Danny Lee.
I'm Malachi Lee.
Together,
We are.
the Lovelies.
Yeah. Yeah. We've been married. We're marriage experts.
Yeah. We've been married for a minute.
Man, wow.
Good little minute.
Long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Like 9.
You carried a 1.
Like now to be 10.
Get to 10.
10 whole.
Yeah. 10 long.
Entire.
Months.
Complete months. Working on 11.
Working on 11 months.
Today the last day of January.
Oh. Yes, it is.
We are here sliding through the city streets.
We are, y'all.
Thanks to everybody, whoever this is watching and liked already. Appreciate
Thank you. Yeah, we got a new car.
that. Yes. Sliding through good and clean.
We so excited.
Man, you see this smile on my face?
Man, we were sharing a car. We survived.
Ooh, Lord.
If you could survive sharing a car with your spouse, shoot, you could survive almost anything.
For real. 100%.
I don't know. I've only been to 10 months, but that's the way I feel.
Yeah, it's definitely like that though. Sharing a car. Your patience is tested. Your love is tested.
You're looking happy and good. Look at you.
Thank you, baby.
Just fine.
Thank you, love cake.
Big old forehead.
I'm like, why you got it just on me? Better be
Because
who you
it's
are.
easier this way.
Oh, okay. What you
We gonna get us a new, what's gonna call it?
New stand.
Yeah, we out here. Think Ford first.
On the dash with
I
it.
always thought Ford second, but here we are, Ford first.
You do gotta think for it first. Yeah. That's a good slogan. Right? That's how they get you.
We out here set tripping. I drive a Buick, you drive a Ford.
But both good,
Together.
dependable cars.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes. How y'all been? Oh.
Hold on.
Holding on.
We had a good week of comedy.
Yeah, we did. What did we do this week?
Mark Ridley's.
We went to Mark Ridley's.
Yes, we were on the open mic at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle.
Together.
Yes, as the Lovelies.
Yes.
It was a great experience.
It was.
That was my second time hitting that stage.
Yeah, I've been on that stage a few times, like the open mic, 'cause I took the classes, so 1, 2, because they had like the showcase at the end.
Yeah.
And I think I had an open mic. So maybe 4 times by myself. I've been on stage 3 or 4 times. And then to do it with him, that was fun.
Yep. New subscriber. Thank you for the new
Hey, here's
subscriber.
the Hurst Landscaping.
Appreciate y'all subscribing.
Thank you.
Yeah. You did take the class. What was your
I took
experience with us doing it together there?
It was fun. I think we were very sharp when we did it because we knew we only had 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So we got to the points really fast. Sometimes we'd be crowd working and doing our setup, trying to get to the point.
Yeah.
But we didn't have time for that. We only had 6 minutes, so we had to get in and get out.
Yeah.
But that made us sharper. So that was our first time like doing a set together where we had to be sharp.
Yeah.
Because before we had our open mic and we can just be up there talking.
Just whatever.
It was no, you only got 5 minutes just up there. So what was your experience being up there with me?
I loved it. That was one of the best times we've done, especially with 5 minutes. So the fact that we had that good time to go and do it, showing what we were capable of. Hey, showing what we're capable of, and executing on it. It was a fantastic experience, and it's one of the premier comedy clubs out here in Metro Detroit, and for us to be there and show what we capable of. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it felt good to see how good we can be together. Now that we got our new car, we out here hustling, dropping off stuff. We in the hood, child. But we gonna make it. But yeah, it felt good being able to do comedy together. We usually do comedy individually, and so that's easier versus doing it with somebody else. So we like kind of brought our connection became better because I don't know what he's gonna say. He don't know what I'm gonna say. So we had our set, and we knew, we had to work around through it in 5-6 minutes. Thank you. Yes, God is so good. We went to go get a car, and the car was actually more than what we paid for it, like way more. And God worked it out to where we were able to get a nice car with no car note. Because that's our whole thing. We don't want any loans or notes or whatever unless we really have to.
Yeah.
I am forced to get my living by the labor of my hand and the sweat of my brow earned under the frowns of those who owe their grandeur and honor to grinding the faces of the poor. Okay, that's deep.
It's deep. Okay.
It sounds like from the Bible.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Parts of it. Sweat the brow.
Jose Gill said, so nice, the car.
Thank you.
We so happy.
Yes, it's definitely a blessing.
Yeah, it feels good to be the passenger princess again.
Yeah.
I done fell asleep twice already. We only been out since 7.
Not a care in the world.
Not a care. Okay, because I'm like, he driving his car. We are married and ours is ours. I'm like, hey, you turning that corner too hard. What you doing? But he can turn a corner, whatever he want to do in his vehicle. It's funny because we the total opposite, I think. Like, when I drove his car yesterday, how'd you feel when I drove your car yesterday?
That was cool.
He wasn't scared of me messing it up.
Yeah,
but whenever he drive my car, I'd be like, oh.
That was the first day I had it, too.
Yeah, I was like,
I had to eat. So.
Yeah, I was like, you want me to drive? I didn't even ask to drive. He was like, yes, I'm hungry.
I had already planned.
I was like, bet. Again, it's very smooth. I like driving this car. It's really cool.
It's quiet, it's smooth, yeah.
It's not too big either. I'm short, so sometimes cars can be too big for me. Not really. I like big cars.
Yeah.
I used to drive around mentally disabled people in one of them big old vans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I used to get around, just like Tupac. Yeah, so we had fun at Mark Ridley's.
So much fun.
Last night we was at as a couple. Mm-hmm. So we got booked technically in a way. Well, we really got booked at Punchline, but at Mark Ridley's, open mic still. Yeah, at 2 comedy clubs. So
yeah, in the same week as the Lovelies.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great to see what we capable of.
And we did 20 minutes last night.
We sure did.
It was so uncomfortable because we used to, when we had our open mic, we used to do 20 minutes with no problem every open mic, but we haven't done that in a while, and we'd just be playing around and stuff. So for me, it was like, ooh, because that's his style of comedy. He's very good at just improv. I gotta have a set and know where I'm going. Like, okay, I'm about to talk about this. I'm about to talk about that. Yeah. But him, he can just pull something out the sky. Like, hey, you look like a Smurf, and people be like, oh, that's so funny, a Smurf. Because he's really fat, but he look like a green Smurf. Right. Smurfs are blue. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fun though. It's fun to see how we've grown as comics individually, mm-hmm. but also together, seeing our growth. Mm-hmm. It's great to see. And when we started doing this together, it was kind of like we started comedy over together.
Yeah, it was rough.
Comedy over, like.
Oh, my childhood street. Ward.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it was rough when we first started doing comedy together. It was hard. We both wanted to just quit comedy altogether, period.
Man, forget this.
Because it was horrible. And then after we performed at Punchline, we went to go to Coco, the legendary Coco of Detroit, Michigan. On a radio station, Coco went to her spot, and she gave us this beautiful shout out. Mm-hmm. And that felt good. Yeah. Like the legendary Coco giving us a shout out.
Yeah.
She's like, if y'all need any clean comedy, holla at them. Because we definitely the clean comedy folks.
Yep, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. It was great to get recognition, and it was a great show too.
Oh, it was a good show, yeah.
Shout out to our boy Nico Hall.
Yeah, he did really well.
He sure did.
Fallon did good too.
Sure did. And the
She
headliner
did a
was,
lot of
Sean Larkins.
just talking. Sean Larkins is hilarious.
Killed it.
He lives in Atlanta, I think, but he's a writer from the neighborhood. So that was we wanted to get a picture of him, but I blinked and I couldn't find him no more.
He was gone.
That's probably how I would be if I made it like that. I'd be like, "Yep, I did my job. Thanks for
Get
hiring
my
me.
money, get up out of here.
Peace out." Because he's unfortunately Ricky Smiley aunt passed away. Uncle passed away, so
Yeah.
they had to cancel. They had to reschedule the show, so they'll be back March.
Yeah. But I was already following him, but I don't remember that. But he was hilarious.
He was so funny.
Man.
He said so many things.
His concepts, and it's like it was like nothing abnormal, but just like where he went.
Simple,
with the
but so good.
yes,
He was
relatable.
talking about throwing something. He said they threw. Oh, he was talking about how they be just throwing them bags at the airline.
yeah. He said the dude. He saw the dude spin around 3 times to throw his bag. He said he threw it over the plane.
He's like, it ain't nothing you can do. You just looking out the window like, hey. He only get $12 an hour, so he like, whatever.
That was so funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Very clever.
So that felt good watching somebody who is a for real veteran and made it. And even watching Coco, who's a for real veteran, like talking about us. She talked about us for a good 5 minutes. I was like, yeah, they only dated for 7 months and then they got married. We was like, no, we didn't. She was like, oh, whatever. Yes, y'all did.
Like, how long was it? It was like a year. She's like, no, it wasn't. Like, yes, ma'am.
Right, we did not argue. And she was saying a whole bunch of other stuff. She was like, they so funny. They be getting up here talking about love.
Yeah, it's great to be recognized in the city for doing our thing. We also got our show coming up Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
So it's amazing, man. It's so amazing. So grateful. So grateful.
So we want to check in with y'all. We hope y'all having a great Friday. If you are in the D, come check us out at the Raw Space Detroit. Valentine's Day Clean Comedy Show starts at 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6:30. We won't hold you long, but it's gonna be strong.
That's for sure.
All right, we love y'all.
Choose love.
Choose love.
Don't live without Christ.
Don't live without Christ. You need him, especially now. My goodness.